That's what I thought as a kid. It's just, you know what I mean? Like seeing those, when you see it as a kid too, I think it's different. Like you're just like, whoa, that is so nuts. Like these 11-second knockouts and
Joe,
shit.
know what's so bizarre? Periodically, even to this day, people come up to me and talk about the experience that they saw him and he talked about meeting me. And said, is that true?
All the time,
it's on
right?
a special. It's on
It's on
People
Mostly
ask me,
Stories.
is that true?
Yeah, Mostly Stories.
Really meet him?
And it was a surreal experience, and you know, we spoke on the plane, and then like when I thought we were done talking, you know, I faced forward, and then he came back and like tapped me on the shoulder. I was like, oh shit, like Mike's talking to me. I'm down here like seatbelted in, but then we land, and he was like, oh, where's your show? And I go, oh, it's here. I give him the number. Never expect to hear. Hits me up the next day, and he's like, we're coming to your show. And I was like, oh my God. And I really did say, like, I'm amazed that you're coming. And he said, it's all love. And I just said, I love you. Because I didn't know what to say. And then
that was good.
And he's like, cool. He's like, all right, man. And then I hung up the phone. And then I remember I called the Pittsburgh Improv manager, and I go, hey man, I just go, you're not gonna believe this, but Tyson's coming to the fight tonight. He goes, Mike Tyson? I go, no, fucking Tyson Chicken. Yeah, Mike Tyson's coming tonight. He's like, I'll corridor off a whole thing, and you know, and I didn't know he was at the show because the show had already started, and I didn't see him arrive. When we go back to the green, after the show, I walk off stage and he grabs me and he goes, let's go to the green room. So he took me to my green room, right? Like he was like, and I was like, fuck yeah. And we hung out in that green room over an hour and just shooting the shit and talking. And when I forgot, like the time had passed, I opened the door. The entire staff is lined up at the door to meet him. Like that's the effect that he has on the group, you know? Wow. Like they're waiting in a line for an hour outside the green room. And like, you know, we talked about boxing, about life. It was fascinating. One of the things I really appreciated about you as a fighter was like that you really knew that you were putting on a show. So that's something that I feel like I miss. You know, there's no one that put on the show the way you did. Like you knew that people bought tickets and paid for the pay-per-view. And then it's still like one of my great memories, man.